Kimi Antonelli was heard asking Mercedes how many points Max Verstappen lost the F1 title by following the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Subscribe F1 Threat for more information. Formula One news every day. Verstappen claimed his 8th victory of the season in Sunday's finale at Abu Dhabi, but missed out on the World Championship by 2 points to McLaren's Lando Norris, who clinched his maiden driver's crown by finishing third. Moments after crossing the finish line in P15, Antonelli asked race engineer Peter Bonington for an update on the state of the championship. "So Norris won the championship?" Antonelli questioned. "A firm yes," Bono replied, to which Antonelli immediately asked, "How much?" "So Norris P3 16.5 seconds, Bonington responded. "No, but by how many points?" Antonelli clarified. "So that was just 2 points, came Bonington's reply. Antonelli was accused by outgoing Red Bull Motorsport advisor Helmut Marko of deliberately letting Norris through at the penultimate round of the season in Qatar. The 19-year-old Italian made a mistake on the second-to-last lap, which enabled Norris to sweep past into 4th place and collect 2 extra points that would turn out to be crucial in the title fight. Marko apologised and retracted his claim after it sparked a torrent of vile abuse towards Antonelli, who even received death threats. Verstappen's warm reaction to Antonelli's apology. Antonelli inadvertently played a role in the title fight on 2 occasions that involved Verstappen, having torpedoed the 4-time world champion into retirement at the Austrian Grand Prix. On both occasions, Verstappen made it clear Antonelli had done nothing wrong and supported his younger colleague and friend. But Antonelli's post-race actions in Abu Dhabi suggest he felt an element of guilt in Verstappen's failed bid to become a 5-time world champion. Antonelli was seen apologising to Verstappen in the media pen in a video shared by Mercedes on social media. Showing his touching side, Verstappen reassured Antonelli by telling him, "Mate, don't worry," and offering a warm embrace and smile. Antonelli faced further abuse in the wake of the Abu Dhabi race and turned his comments off in response. Hopefully, the mature manner in which Verstappen has handled the situation will go some way in drawing a line in the sand and protecting Antonelli. On the other side, F1 commentator Martin Brundle has warned Lewis Hamilton that his stats and reputation are being damaged by his nightmare Ferrari stint. Hamilton endured a miserable first year at Ferrari, failing to finish on the podium in any of his 24 races for the team. The 7-time world champion also set an unwanted record for consecutive Q1 exits at the end of the year. While Ferrari failed to deliver a race-winning car even in Charles Leclerc's hands, Hamilton will be hoping that the new 2026 rules play more into his strengths. Inevitably, Hamilton's poor form and his resigned post-session interviews have sparked debate over his F1 future. Hamilton will be 41 by the time the new season starts in 2026, making him the 2nd oldest driver on the grid. With Hamilton comfortably the most successful driver in the sport's history in terms of race victories, he can bow out with his head held high. Hamilton's motivation still stems from the 8th title he lost in 2021. He also remains adamant that he can lead Ferrari to their first driver's title since 2007. Hamilton's poor performance across the Abu Dhabi GP sparked a discussion between Brundle and Nico Rosberg. Rosberg, Hamilton's childhood friend and former championship-winning teammate, asked Brundle whether he thought Hamilton could retire ahead of 2026. Rosberg said on Sky Sports, "It's horribly tough. And that's why, actually, Martin, do you think he might call it a day on this incredible career and retire?" Brundle replied, "The trouble is that his stats and his reputation are not being enhanced with this. But I would have thought he'll wait and see if Ferrari get it together for 2026. See how he's going. See how they're going, if he's enjoying it. I think if we were asking that question a year from now, when he's had a difficult season, I would be very surprised if he just switches it off in the winter. What do you think?" Rosberg continued, "I think he has to continue because he's stopping. That's not cool. He only just started this Ferrari project, and to give up in a way after only 1 season, I think that doesn't work. So He has to continue and give it another shot and hope that maybe he feels comfortable and that next year's car, and that maybe that car is also a good car because this year's car is not great. Hamilton's focus has quickly turned to 2026, taking part in the post-season Abu Dhabi test on Tuesday. He shared driving duties with Ferrari teammate Leclerc at the Yas Marina circuit. They will return to action in January as pre-season testing begins with a shakedown event in Barcelona. What do you think? Write your opinion in the comments below.